So what I have next to me is an equilibrium system. And Newton's first law states that when the sum of all forces acting on an object is equal to 0, then that object is in equilibrium. And the object in question here is this particular arm. So why is it in equilibrium? It's not moving. You can see I can move it around. And wherever I put it, it stays there. That is because the spring up in this hinge is pushing this arm upwards while the microphone is holding it down. It's happening in such a way that this weight-based microphone arm is now at a perfect equilibrium to stay in the exact spot that it's in. If I were to remove the microphone, you see it's no longer in equilibrium and it just shoots straight up because now the spring has nothing to combat it and it's just pushing the arm upwards. This is kind of entertaining.
But what about Newton's third law? The third law states that for every force there is an equal and opposite force and that all forces come in pairs when two objects interact. The best example I have of this is the reason that I'm not in pain every day. My crutch.
When a normal human being stands up straight, the weight distribution on either leg is about even. However, when I stand, I tend to favor my left side. Once I introduce the crutch, it's an extra avenue for my body to exert force onto the ground, reducing the amount of force that my legs have to exert, and therefore reducing the amount of force that the ground exerts on my legs, finally reducing the pain I feel in my knee. When walking with it, this crutch can reduce these forces by as much as 30%. Much higher than what I would get if I was just walking with a limp all the time. So in conclusion, despite the fact that he invented calculus, I love this Newton guy, especially his third law. It's the whole reason I can walk around every day. However, according to those same laws, this is probably very bad for my back.